Today, the Kremlin said top Russian officials will hold talks with the U.S. The plan is to discuss restoring ties, negotiating a peaceful settlement to the war in Ukraine, and preparing a meeting between Russian President Vladimir Putin and President Trump. NBC's Richard Engel is in Ukraine with how the two sides could come to an agreement.
Here in the southern Ukrainian city of Kherson, which is often attacked by Russian forces. In fact, Russian troops are stationed not far from here right now. Ukrainians are watching what is happening, this push by President Trump to reach a peace deal, with mixed feelings. Obviously, they want the war to end. They want Russia to stop attacking because Ukrainians haven't been able to go to work. Children haven't been able to go to school here for years. They want to come out of their shelters and go back to living a normal life. But they don't want peace on any terms, and they don't want President Trump to impose a peace deal on them. Currently, Russian forces occupy about 20% of this country, and Ukrainians know in order to have some sort of negotiated peace deal, they're going to have to surrender some of that territory, potentially all of that territory, to Russia. But in exchange for that, in exchange for what would be extraordinarily painful sacrifices, it would mean giving up large cities to Russia, which Russia occupied by force. But in exchange for doing that, Ukrainians say at the very least they want security guarantees. They want assurances that Vladimir Putin won't just come in and reinvade this country again. And so far, the Trump administration has been reluctant to provide those security guarantees. But the highest level negotiations since the war began are now starting in earnest. On Tuesday, President Trump has ordered his administration to carry out high-level talks with Russian officials. And Russia confirmed today that Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister, is going to Saudi Arabia to meet with several senior Trump administration officials, including Secretary of State Rubio. For now, the Trump administration is meeting separately with Ukrainian and Russian officials ahead of joint talks, which still need to be scheduled.
Richard Engel reporting there from Ukraine.